Working with students within the kindergarten through third grade bandwidth, we know that their social and emotional skills can impede their learning. Students at this age are still developing basic skills such as communication, empathy, and collaboration, which means that it is our job as their teachers to create a safe and productive learning environment in which they are able to practice these skills to become successful learners. Supports that can be put in place to create such an environment can be pictures of your students, manipulatives, realia, visuals, and a variety of activities that include visual, hands-on, or verbal learning that allow your students the opportunities to engage in their learning through many different avenues. When thinking about your classroom environment, it is also important to think about your mindset. Someone who does not want to be there, is unwelcoming, and overwhelmed can cause chaos in their student's day, while someone who is prepared, greeting students at the door with a hug or a high five, and has a plan for their day allows for structure and consistency that students thrive on. Students at such an impressionable age are looking to you as their teacher for modeling, and if you are promoting a growth mindset, they too will follow suit. This can look through questioning, referencing, or conversations among their peers. Showing a positive and welcoming attitude each day allows for students to open up, take learning risks, and develop their independence, knowing that they have your support and answers if need be. Some ideas or tips for developing such an inviting, welcoming, and supportive environment are setting expectations and routines from the get-go, getting to know your students, and an SEL block. Expectations and routines should be methodically planned out with your students in mind. Take a look at your students the first week. See what they thrive on and what they need to work on. See what that works for them, what they describe they need, and what you see as their strengths or their weaknesses. Then have students help create the rules so that they are able to take ownership. This could be through a classroom contract where you together create a list of rules and students sign the contract agreeing to support each other in following them. Routines should be thought through, from taking out materials to using their bathroom. Start off slow, introducing each routine individually and going over them the first month of school frequently. You can make anchor charts to go along with these routines with step-by-step expectations for students to refer to as often as they need. For example, if you are taking out technology, the expectation of the program they are on, how they take out their username and password, where they sit, who they engage with if they have a question, and so on and so forth. Lastly, an SEL block is a great way to get to know one another, practice communication, and working together. This could be in the form of morning meeting, where you outline in the same each day with a different focus for each week, such as empathy, problem solving, apologizing, taking ownership, or making friends. Start each morning meeting with a check-in or a greeting that allows for you as the teacher to gauge students and do a personal check-in if need be throughout the day. A share out allows for students to connect with their peers, form relationships, and collaborate. And practicing skills allows for adult modeling, peer correction, and practice so students feel confident in working the taught skill into their everyday use. For example, you can plan each week with a scenario, a practice of the scenario and how to problem solve it, and a game that incorporates the skill that you have taught. This allows for multiple uses of the skill. It allows for student and peer interaction. It allows for teacher correction and modeling. One research-based practice that you can use to foster your morning meetings, create a culturally responsive classroom, and engage at all levels of learners is second steps. This program has been created to help students manage their emotions, support their goal setting or growth mindset, and work towards understanding each other. It is an inclusive program in which focusing on social and emotional learning fosters and promotes a growth mindset in all young learners. Once you have students on board with their social emotional learning, you will see the learning and the academics take off.